Hello again. If you remember from the last posting, we're about to embark on the 12 steps of the recovery program. Like I said before, it's not the only way to recover, but it has a true and proven record. We're going to talk today about the first step. By the time I decided to seek help, it was obvious that control was something that eluded me. My life was a total shambles. I was about to lose my family, which I lost when I was 5 years sober, but that's another story. I was suicidal. I was sitting on the couch in my living room, and I had a bottle of pills, I had a bottle of whiskey, and I had a loaded handgun. I wanted to put the gun to my head, but I didn't have the courage. And in that dark place, I cried out to whatever power was in control of this universe, because I knew I needed to stop drinking and using, and I knew I didn't know how. Now, not everyone is going to have such an extreme bottom. We have a saying in the 12-step program, and that is that you don't have to ride the garbage truck all the way to the dump. And it simply means you can get off at any time. So we have some people in the rooms that haven't lost a whole lot. But they come in the rooms and they relate to the feelings and the emotions that are expressed by those who have a low bottom, and they make a connection. They understand that with the shared experiences, the only thing is they haven't had them yet. If they continue to drink and use, they're going to end up in jail, an institution, or dead. The amazing thing about step one is just that you can decide to quit at any time. To put this in a clinical sense, you've moved from the denial stage to the contemplation stage on the changes of stage continuum. To be a high bottom drunk or a high bottom user does not mean that you are any less a sufferer from the disease as anyone else. When you go into the groups, listen for the similarities, the talk of the feelings and the emotions, rather than what situation is accompanied with them. I've been in rooms where we've had people come back through the doors and go, you know, I tried this once and I left because I couldn't relate to what anybody was saying here. It was all so different. You know, I hadn't drank under bridges, I hadn't used in back alleys. So I figured that I didn't have the disease, and I went back out. And all those things that those people were talking about happened to me, and then some. Well, that person that came back into the room, I'm grateful for, because they're telling the people that are in the room that it is the truth. Anything can happen to any one of us. We who have found recovery, well, we're the fortunate ones. There are thousands upon thousands of people out there in the world that will never see the doors of a recovery room. For whatever reason, they will continue to carry the disease on to its end. In the world today, there are thousands upon thousands of those people. Recovery is for those that want it, not for those that need it. Because God knows each and every one of us can name dozens of people in our life that might need recovery. When they come into the rooms and they relate to the people in the rooms, and they take the hands of those that reach them out in friendship, they can walk together along that road. Trudge the road to happy destiny. And trudge simply means to walk with purpose. So you come into the rooms, you connect with the groups, you learn to walk with purpose, you recover, and you have a good life. This is what my wife and I are trying to do here, is to reach out to those thousands upon thousands of people that might never get a chance to see the inside of a recovery room and tell them what it's all about. Invite them in. So I'm inviting anyone that might see this tape. Come and try. What we say in the rooms is give us 90 meetings in 90 days. And if at the end of that time you're dissatisfied, we will gladly refund you your misery. Next posting will be about step 2. And I hope you're here so that I can share with you simply my perspective of what that step is. Until then, may you walk hand in hand with your higher power.